Hey, so here's a market update of what's going on currently in the market. It's July 2022, and there are a lot of things that have changed over the course of literally the last 4 months. And I've done videos where I was wondering like what's going to actually happen with the market, and I was trying to, definitely tell you guys and everybody that watches this video what's going to happen, where we're going, how we're going to get there, in the course of the next 12 to 24 months. There's a lot of people that, saying that we're going into recession. We still haven't had that, like actually people come out and say that from the White House or anybody like that. But that being said, we feel, and like a lot of the economists and everything else say that we're going into a recession. Ultimately, we're pretty much in a recession as of now. They haven't come out and said it. And when I say they, like the government and, everybody that's, these economists that are pushing it. But what does that mean for our current market and where we're going to go in the next 12 to 24 months? So what we've seen is demand's tapered off and interest rates are higher. So they're in like the low 6 to mid 6s range, which we didn't think we were going to get there, but we're there now. And then moving forward, what's going to happen in the next 12 months? Our price is going to drop 10, 30%. I really think that there's going to be a leveling off. I don't think that there's going to be a huge significant drop, a 10 to 30% drop, even if rates keep climbing to 7, 8%, because now I feel like if we have a conversation of, okay, well, rates, if they get to 8%, then we'll really see a drop. What it's going to do is really throttle back that demand. And that's ultimately what the feds want, is to throttle the demand back from where it's at and where it's been the past 2 years. And to, at least fight inflation, those other conversations that a lot of people have, especially on, the media outlets. So do I see a huge fall off of pricing? No. I do see an uptick in inventory, but there's a really fundamental value going into what we are now. Before, when we went into the crash of '08, and that's the most recent time we can have that conversation, is we saw significant amounts of inventory, and now it's completely changed where we don't have that big amount, and that was like 5 times what we have now. And now we're just in Orange County right now, we're at like 35 to 3,700 homes that are active. If you look back over 2017, 2018, 2019, we had about 63 to 6,600 homes on the market, which we're about half that right now. And then if we bump up to that, that would be an average. That would put us in, an average market where, it's not a buyer's market, it's not a seller's market, it's a balanced market. That's just Orange County. But if you look over all of Southern California, like we'll talk about that, is we are still way below the numbers that we were going into that recession. And also, and that's the one in 2008, and also a lot of people have still equity in their homes, and they also, the delinquency from going into 2008 was way different. Nationally, it was about 4.8% at that time, and we're about 2.7%, which doesn't seem like a lot, but over the grand scheme and the scale of the economy, that's huge. That's a huge number. It was about double than what we are now. So that's one thing to keep in mind as we go forward. Like, are people paying their bills to get to that month to month? Yeah, they are currently. Can that change? Yeah, that can change. However, we're sitting really good right now where I don't feel like the fundamentals are not there, where people are putting down, no money to buy a home. They were really, making up their income to make that loan happen. I see the recession obviously affecting a lot of people in their income and also, their fixed costs each and every month, and also the variable costs like going to the grocery store, which ultimately is going to, affect affordability. So it's going to throttle them back to be able to afford the certain things that they can, they used to afford just a year ago. But overall, do I think that that's really going to taper off the market to 10, 30% price reductions? No, I don't think so. I think we're going to really slow down, but it's still going to be a very, very solid market to buy a property, maybe get some money back on, closing costs or something else. So those are things to think about, especially as we go through the next 12 to 24 months. So as you watch these videos, as you do more research and make sure that you do your due diligence when you're going in to purchase a home or sell your home, you need to make sure that you're reviewing videos like this, and then also the data that's coming out each and every month, because it's going to be changing. It's not going to be the same because we're in this ever-changing market. And it was the same thing, but it was, a year ago, it was an ever-changing market increasing. Now it's an ever-changing market increasing in interest rates, which we're seeing, day to day how that's, reacting to the market and how buyers are reacting to those interest rates, and then also affordability. So, hey, if you guys have some questions, leave them comments or anything below, and I can answer those comments and questions. And then also hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks.